It's May the 18th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty, and I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. There are presently 63 active listings, so it's up just a tad, but inventory is still low. It's a great time to put your house on the market. Just sold in the Medio Bluffs by yours truly, 463 Puerto del Mar, sold for a whopping $2,025,000. This was a little bit larger than a tiny house, 688 square feet, believe it or not, on a 3787 square foot lot. Now, it was a very cool architectural designed by T.Y. Lin and built in 1956, so it's a mid-century jewel. Now, the Eameses used to come by and visit during construction because they were friendly with T.Y. Lin. Lin built a lot of suspension bridges and other like architectural feats. He was, quite the architect in his day. Just listed in the Medio Bluffs, 16050 Miami Way, listed for $4,995,000. Now, this is a Cape Cod style, built in 2006. It's just been refreshed, so it looks really good right now. 3833 square feet on a 5654 lot. I like this one. It's got a nice feel for a Cape Cod, and I love that location. Just listed in the Village Bluffs, 15215 Friend Street for $5,995,000. Now, this is a 2,020 square foot house on an 8525 lot, and probably 2/3 of that's flat. It does have fabulous views. The house has a sort of storybook feel to it. It's kind of Hansel and Gretel. It's got diamond-shaped roof and windows and stuff. It's got curved laminated beams inside. Feels a little bit like a boat. It's a very cool house. Does it stay or does it go? I don't know. Just listed in the Huntington Palisades, 711 Ocampo Drive, listed for $4,950,000. A 4,100 square foot house on an 8752 lot. I have seen this property just yesterday, and I was hoping that it would be a little bit easier fixer, but the floor plan is kind of unique. So it's going to be at best a 50-50 if it stays or goes. But the price point reflects lot value. Just listed in Lower Marquez, Knolls, 17093 Livorno for $4.5 million. It's a 2007 Mediterranean style. Looks great. It's got all fresh white paint, and it's got a cool terracotta round roofs, and it's on a kind of curved lot. It's got a little peekaboo views from a rooftop deck. This feels really nice. I like this property. It's 3742 square feet on a good size 7811 lot. Just listed in Santa Monica Canyon, 329 Sycamore Road. This property sold just over a year ago for $2,875. They fluffed it up a little bit, and it's on for $3,200. So there's not a lot of meat on this bone. It's probably a pretty good deal. 1842 square feet on 6179 lot. It's right next to the trail that leads you down to East Rustic Road. It's I love Santa Monica Canyon, and it's like a 2 on a lot. So there's 2 houses on it, the front house and the rear house, both with 2 bedrooms. Just listed in the Village Bluffs, 15341 Pauw Street for $3,100,000. In fact, I'm heading over there as soon as this video's over to show it. I like this one. It's remodeled, 1632 square feet on a 2255 lot. I think it's a little bigger than that, actually, but and this has views of the park, and it's close to the village one way, close to the bluffs the other. For $3,100, I like this one. Just listed in the Las Casas Loop, 640 North Las Casas, listed for $2,850,000. Wow, this is going to go in multiples, I feel. Large lot, 8757 square foot lot, and it has views of the canyon and the ocean. It's presently got a 2150 square foot, cottage on it. An original cottage built in 1964, but the lot value alone, I feel this is going to go in multiples and over ask. Just sold in Marquez, Knolls, 16866 Charmel Lane for $4.9 million, a 4,000 square footer on a almost 20,000 square foot lot. Probably 13 to 14,000 of that is flat. Did I say sold? I hope I did. Sold for $4.9 million. And this was a nice house. I actually showed this a few times myself. I loved the big backyard, the mountain views. It had a little ocean going down the canyon, and the house showed really nicely. The upstairs bedrooms were a little on the smallish side, but other than that, I love this house. Just sold in Rustic Canyon. Now this house has a little bit of a story to it. This was owned by, the former owner was Pauw, and his claim to fame was he was exposing the cult Synanon, and they kind of like tried to get him, I think, by putting a rattlesnake in his mailbox, and yeah, but anyway, he won. The rattlesnake didn't. And this property, it's a gorgeous big property. It's about 20,000 square feet, almost all flat in Rustic Canyon, one of my favorite areas. Sold for $3,640,000. This was a deal. It did have a 2671 square foot house. That'll probably go away, is my guess. Just sold in the Highlands. 1636 Chastain Parkway for $3.7 million. This is a 5,300 square foot house on a 10,000 foot lot. Has some views. Now these were built in 1991, but they are very spacious. They're, they got good size. They've got all the amenities up there. And for $3.7, I like it. It's a good deal. Just sold in the in the Highlands. 17282 Avenida de la Herradura, sold for $2 million. This was a probate sale. 2113 square feet on 6160 square foot lot. I hope this information has been helpful to you. If you're looking to find your perfect property, I see more property than probably almost anyone in the Palisades. Or if you're thinking of selling, like I said, inventory's really low and it's a great time to sell, call me. I would love to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.